The bold and the beautiful. Steffy invades a new storyline, protects this hot couple. Introduction. A queen returns to stir the chessboard. When the bold and the beautiful reintroduces Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes would, into the thick of things, it's never a quiet re-entry. Her presence changes the rhythm of Los Angeles itself. Steffy returns home and assumes a commanding role in the narrative, adeptly rebalancing loyalties, power dynamics, and romances with a single glance of her signature Forrester eyes. Now, as the fall 2025 storylines begin to shift gears, spoilers suggest Steffy might soon insert herself into an entirely new plotline, one that doesn't just involve her marriage to Finn, Tanner Novlin, or her ongoing grudge against the Nozoas. This time, Steffy could become a protector, even a matchmaker, as she steps into the orbit of a different couple on the rise. Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. It's a pairing that feels fresh yet overdue. Two souls who've each been bruised by love, now finding warmth in one another's quiet company. And Steffy, being Steffy, won't stand idly by while chaos threatens something pure. But as every B&B viewer knows, nothing stays calm for long. There's already a whisper of danger brewing. Someone from Daphne's past, a ghost of love lost, poised to walk back into her life. Will Steffy Forrester be the shield that guards this budding romance? Or will her intervention only make things more complicated? Steffy Forrester, the Forrester matriarch in training. It's been said that every generation of Forresters has its guardian, someone who defends both the family and the fashion house when things get messy. For decades, that role belonged to Stephanie Forrester, the late matriarch whose strength, sharp tongue, and protective love defined the family legacy. Now, that torch has unmistakably passed to Steffy. Steffy has the same fire Stephanie once wielded, but her leadership carries a modern edge. She's a businesswoman who understands social media, a mother who juggles the chaos of family and career, and a woman whose heart has been through both heaven and heartbreak. She's as fierce in the boardroom as she is compassionate with those she loves. Recently, the writers have underscored the sharpness of Steffy's instincts. Her scenes with Finn have been tender, romantic even, but there's always a layer of vigilance in her. When she confronted Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, in prison, that wasn't just about moral outrage. It was Steffy reasserting her place as a protector of the Forrester circle, someone who guards her family and the company from scandal, deceit, and emotional harm. That same protective streak may soon pull her into Carter and Daphne's orbit. When Steffy sees two people she cares about caught in something dangerous, she won't just watch, she'll fight for them. Carter Walton, the gentleman with the broken heart. Poor Carter Walton has spent years being the emotional casualty of Forrester love triangles. He's the man who gives his heart too freely, only to watch it get crushed under the heel of someone else's indecision. He's been betrayed by Quinn, ghosted by Zoe, used by Paris, and most recently, blindsided by Hope Logan, Annika Noel. When Carter fell for Hope, it was almost poetic. Two idealists, both burned by love, trying to build something clean amid the chaos. But that flame flickered out too quickly. Hope's lingering attachment to Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, her eternal emotional safety net, made it impossible for Carter to fully trust her heart. And so, once again, Carter found himself alone, staring at the engagement ring that should have symbolized forever, now just a painful memory of what could have been. Enter Daphne Rose, a singer with a soulful voice and a mysterious past. Daphne's presence shook something loose in Carter. When he first met her at that open mic night, her music felt like a mirror, raw, vulnerable, aching. It wasn't just attraction, it was recognition. Two hearts, battered by storms, quietly found each other in the calm that followed. But because this is the bold and the beautiful, peace never lasts long. Daphne Rose, the enigma with a voice like velvet. Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, is one of those rare characters who slipped into the B&B universe quietly, yet managed to stir curiosity almost immediately. Her backstory remains largely untold, which only adds to her intrigue. We know she's talented, independent, and guarded. We know she's been hurt before, though the details are scarce. And now, with Carter slowly becoming part of her emotional landscape, we're about to learn that Daphne's past isn't as distant as she wishes it were. The latest spoilers hint that someone from her history, possibly an ex-lover, or even a figure tied to a scandal she once escaped, may soon reappear. This isn't just about romance. It's about survival and about how much of herself Daphne is willing to reveal to someone new. Carter, with his unwavering integrity, represents safety, the kind of love that's earned, not demanded. But if this new threat brings danger or emotional manipulation into Daphne's world, Steffy Forrester might just become her unlikely ally. Steffy's new role, matchmaker and protector. If there's one thing Steffy loves more than protecting her family, it's meddling in the best way possible. When she sees potential for true love, especially involving people she trusts, she can't resist playing Cupid. Remember how she used to champion her brother Thomas, Matthew Atkinson, and Hope's connection? Or how she's been known to nudge Finn into forgiving people he'd rather avoid. So when Steffy notices the subtle chemistry between Daphne and Carter, the stolen glances, the shared vulnerability, it's not far-fetched to imagine her gently steering them closer. After all, Steffy's never thought Hope was good enough for Carter. She said it herself during the Forrester coup storyline. Carter deserves stability, not another Logan entanglement. Now, with Hope out of the picture, Steffy sees an opportunity for Carter to find happiness again. This time with someone grounded, warm, and untainted by family drama. Her support could mean everything to Daphne, especially when old wounds reopen. But if trouble finds Daphne, as the fall spoilers suggest it will, Steffy's matchmaking may evolve into something more serious. A storm from the past, Daphne's hidden danger. What kind of person could rattle someone as composed as Daphne Rose? Rumors from upcoming story arcs hint that a figure from Daphne's past may arrive in Los Angeles. Someone with secrets that could destroy the peaceful image she's built. This visitor could be an old flame, a controlling ex, or even a family member tied to a scandal Daphne's tried to bury. Whatever the case, their presence could spell disaster for her budding romance with Carter. Just as Carter begins to relax, convinced he's discovered something genuine, Daphne's world devolves into turmoil. Questions about trust, honesty, and second chances will rise to the surface. And when that happens, Steffy, who's always had an instinct for spotting hidden motives, will be the first to step in. Steffy's motivations, redemption, and control. Some might ask, why would Steffy insert herself into someone else's love life? The answer lies in her need for balance, both personal and professional. After months of turbulence in her marriage and the lingering fallout from Luna's criminal schemes, Steffy's finally craving stability. But stability isn't in her nature. She thrives on control, and when her life feels settled, she tends to manage other people's. Helping Carter and Daphne might not just be about friendship. It could be Steffy's way of proving to herself that love can work, that it's still worth fighting for. In many ways, Carter's heartbreak mirrors Steffy's own past. Both have loved deeply, lost painfully, and rebuilt themselves through sheer willpower. Perhaps Steffy is rewriting her history by safeguarding Carter's happiness, hoping that someone else achieves the happy ending she's still pursuing. Carter and Daphne, a modern B&B love story. There's something refreshingly organic about Carter and Daphne's connection. Unlike many B&B romances built on deception, betrayal, or corporate manipulation, their story feels almost quiet. It's the story of two adults who've been burned, choosing to open up again, not because it's convenient, but because it's necessary. Without love, what remains? Carter's sincerity and Daphne's grace make them a rare couple in the B&B landscape. One grounded in emotional truth rather than spectacle. That's exactly why their relationship needs protection. It's fragile in the way all real things are. Steffy sees that, and that's why she'll defend it. But here's the twist. Protecting something that pure might force Steffy to confront her vulnerabilities. Watching Daphne and Carter fall in love could stir something in her, a reminder of what she once had or still wants with Finn. The ripple effect. What this means for Finn, Hope, and the Forresters. Nothing on the bold and the beautiful happens in isolation. Every romance, every secret, and every act of kindness sends ripples through the Forrester ecosystem. If Steffy invests herself in Carter and Daphne's happiness, how will Finn feel? He might admire her compassion, or worry that she's spreading herself too thin. Finn's been craving calm after years of dealing with Sheila Carter's chaos. Watching his wife dive into another emotional rescue mission might not sit well. Meanwhile, Hope Logan could find herself unexpectedly jealous. She may claim to be fine with Carter moving on, but watching him find real happiness with someone else might sting more than she expects. Hope's pattern has always been to circle back when she feels left behind. If that happens, if Hope starts reappearing in Carter's orbit, Steffy's protective instincts could flare even more fiercely. She'll see it as another Logan threat encroaching on Forrester peace. The bigger picture, Steffy as the future of Forrester creations, beyond the romantic subplots. This storyline has strategic potential for the show. By inserting Steffy into the Carter-Daphne arc, B&B can expand her influence beyond the predictable Forrester family drama. It re-establishes her as the emotional nucleus of the series, the woman everyone turns to when things fall apart. It also allows the writers to explore her softer side. For years, Steffy's been portrayed as the warrior, the CEO, the fighter, the mother who never falters. But here, she becomes a nurturer again. Steffy now serves not only as a protector, but also as a builder, assisting others in discovering what she herself is still seeking. That duality makes Steffy fascinating. She's the steel and the silk of the bold and the beautiful, equal parts strategist and soul. The possible twist, when protection turns personal. Here's where things could take a darker turn. What if Steffy's involvement in Carter and Daphne's relationship puts her at odds with the mysterious person from Daphne's past? What if this isn't just an ex, but someone dangerous? Someone who doesn't like Steffy meddling. A confrontation between Steffy and this new character could ignite a fresh rivalry. It would also give Jacqueline McInnes with a meaty dramatic arc, the kind of tension-filled, high-stakes story she thrives on. And if danger escalates, say, a threat against Daphne or Carter, Steffy might find herself risking more than just her reputation to protect them. Fan reactions, the community speaks. Already, fan speculation is lighting up social media. Viewers are divided as usual, but intrigued. Some are thrilled that Steffy's being pulled into a new storyline outside her marriage. Finally, she's doing something that isn't about Liam or Sheila, one fan wrote. Others are cautiously optimistic about the Carter-Daphne pairing. It's pleasing to see Carter get a real romance for once, not a rebound or affair, another fan commented. There are also those who anticipate potential problems. If Steffy plays matchmaker, someone's going to get hurt. She means well, but she always ends up in the middle of drama. It's that unpredictability that keeps the audience hooked. Conclusion, the protector's path. Steffy Forrester has always been more than a fashion mogul or a leading lady. She embodies a powerful presence, transforming every narrative she encounters. Now, as she steps into this new chapter, she may become something else entirely, the guardian of other people's happiness. Daphne and Carter's love story could be one of B&B's most emotionally authentic arcs in years. Two people trying to believe in love again, even as the past claws at their future. And Steffy? She'll be there, not as a meddler, but as a mirror, reminding them, and maybe herself, that love is worth defending. Because in Los Angeles, where every secret is currency, and every kiss comes with consequences, the strongest thing anyone can do is protect what's pure. And if anyone can do that, it's Steffy Forrester. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.